how did you get into the role of being a music manager?
Okay, that's a long story, so I will try to make it short. Basically, I've always been interested in the music industry, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. So when I went to university, I wanted to be a journalist, and then I was like, oh, maybe I want to be a music manager. And then I realized that I absolutely loved going to concerts, so I thought it would be great to work behind the scenes. And then I did a master's degree to work in booking, like music booking. And it was great, but I was interested in so many different things. And then I got an interest in production as well. I knew that this one would just be a hobby. I wouldn't really work in production because I don't feel like I have the skills for that, but it was just fun. And this actually led me to move to Korea to do a music production course. And there I also did an internship with a label. And they asked me to do some PR things, but I didn't know it was PR. So I started working as a publicist without even knowing that I was working as a publicist. And I just loved it. So basically, what I do is that I help artists with everything related to promoting their music. So with press coverage, radio airplay, and playlist placements. And it's just like great being a part of an artist's journey because I'm working mainly with like independent rising artists. So they need a lot of guidance, and I also get to help them in different things like marketing, some booking as well. Um, so yeah, we've been doing a bunch of things. After I graduated, I did some booking, some marketing for a label, and now I started my own PR agency officially last year.
That's Moonlight PR.
Moonlight PR, yes.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and that's that's quite the journey, going to school for production and then, finding yourself as a music manager. Now you also, with that being said, I noticed because I checked out the Moonlight agency page and I saw you work with a lot of artists all across the world, in fact. And
Yes,
yeah,
the funny thing is, I'm in France, but I don't work with many French artists. Like, I don't know why, but I feel more confident running a press campaign like outside of France.
is there anything that you look for specifically in the artists that you work with?
Not necessarily. I'm open to most genres. I'm just not really familiar with like punk music, hardcore. So, I wouldn't work with these genres just because I don't have the right contacts. Um, So I've been working with both small artists and like big labels like Warner Music or Sony Music. So I'm not really picky. It's more like whether or not I like the music. And there are just like a few important things when it comes to PR, like having a, a, a good song. But I mean, that's subjective because I can like a song and someone is not gonna like that song. But like the production needs to be well done, the mixing needs to be good, uh, singing needs to be on point, obviously. Um, and one thing that is mandatory is that if an artist wants to work with me, that artist needs to have good press shots because I had artists sending me selfies to use that and send it to journalists. And I got a lot of like upset journalists because I was sending them something that wasn't up to their standard. Like the music was okay, like it was great, but just because of their image wasn't good enough, then they couldn't support that. So I've become a bit stricter on things like that, but it's more whether or not I like the music.